It's Rob!
Tony!
We're in gaming!
And that's you!
Hello inmates and welcome back to the inn. I'm Rob, of course, our Warshak if you want to call me by my in-game name. Today we'll be going, oh actually we should say we're not going anywhere because I don't think we're going to hit rank 3 in this episode, but we're going to be playing some sweet Murloc Paladin. I was inspired to play this deck through watching Strifeco the other night, and I took his foundation of the deck, of course, with Anything Can Happens and the current, the only Murlocs we have because old Merc guy left us, combined it with Control Paladin, which then I combined it with my mid-range Paladin, and this is the deck list I've got. Yeah, so we're just gonna play it. We'll see what happens. Theoretically, it should work out quite well. I did a little testing before this video because I didn't want to go in here not knowing what the hell I was doing. And it worked out okay, so hopefully we can continue doing all right with the deck. I'm not familiar with all of the matchups and how it's favored, so I can't really give you that detail of a breakdown yet. But I can tell you that Eldar the Peacekeeper is not one of the... it's a decent card to keep in our opening hand, due to the fact that it, first of all, is a 3/3 body, and the fact that it reduces the attack of a creature. So let's say he Animal Companions on his 3, we can go ahead and Eldar the Peacekeeper that down. Doomsayer is always good to keep, or always good to have, and then True Silver Champion is also a card that we always like to draw early on. Don't really need a Doomsayer just yet. We'll wait till he has like maybe 2 to 3 power on board, and then yeah, just leave it at that. I will always remember. So he's playing Doomsayer, which tells me, wow, it's interesting that he'd be playing Doomsayer. There's a True Silver Champion, so he could go Doomsayer. And then he plays nothing, and then we develop the True Silver Champion. Following turn, we Peacekeeper into passive, or we can just go ahead and Aldor this, and then go face. So most likely he's going to be attacking our 1/1 next turn. His turn 3 is most likely an Animal Companion, but we also have the Aldor Peacekeeper to deal with that. So coin into a 4-drop, so it looks like Houndmaster is the choice here. Oh, Infested Wolf, okay, that's fine as well. And then he makes the trade like we expected. Interesting. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and, if we swing into this and then play the Doomsayer and then use our passive, he has 3 damage on board, which means he has to pump out 4, which is gonna be pretty difficult for him to do. Or we go ahead and kill this and then play the Alkali to Pain, but then it's weak to Houndmaster. So I actually like killing off this, going ahead and summoning the Doomsayer, and then using our passive. Then when the Doomsayer pops, it should kill quite a few creatures. We'll do a nice Vigil, we'll throw it on the Pain, or if he plays a creature, we'll choose her for champion, but theoretically it should be a clear board for our Doomsayer to, how you say, man, how you doing? Also, yeah, there's no new news. I was trying to think of something amazing that's happened, or something we're going to be doing, or something that occurred, other than the, oh yeah, I guess I can mention again in this video. All right, sweet. So we get the free Solemn Vigil. So we'll play this card to draw 2 free cards. It's like Pot of Greed. Ooh, we drew another one. So we get to play again. We get to draw 2 more cards. Ooh, this is super exciting, folks. All right, so now we can go Bluegill Warrior, or we could just go Alkali of Pain Loot Hoarder. And the reason we're doing this combination of cards and not the Bluegill, because he currently does not know we're playing the Murloc Paladin, which is it's a sneaky little thing, you know? Ooh, so if he plays the Doomsayer, you see, and then we can go ahead and True Silver Champion, you see, and this would be 4, and that's 5, 6, and that's 7. Wow, that's a lot of damage. So we're gonna go ahead and just casually kill this. We just so happen to have that sweet 7 damage on the board, and I want to keep this Bluegill in my hand for now. Again, we have the surprise here, folks. We have the technology. Also, what I was going to mention before is the fact that the Road to Legends are changing. If you've noticed in the past couple videos, there is no, it's not called Hearthstone, the Road to Legend, the rank, and then the date. It is now Hearthstone, the deck we're playing, the rank we currently are, because there's no guarantee that we rank up. There's not going to be parts anymore, and then the month with which it's being played. So when you see the, let's say, July 16, the 16 means 2016, because we've had the question of, why is this posted on the 16th? Every day is the 16th. No, that's the year. And then, of course, the month corresponding to when the video was made. So I thought that was a tidbit of information, some good stuff in there, and yeah, I think that's about it. So it might be time that we do the reveal of the Murlocs. So we could go Murloc, and then Alkalite, or we do our passive. And I'm liking the War Leader, Bluegill, passive kind of charge in there, how you doing kind of feel to this. We're still at a relatively large quantity of HP, We have Murlocs down. He doesn't have the, he's not a priest. He can't take them. So theoretically, they will die eventually, and we can play this Clown Fiesta. And then we also have the Tyrion to follow up on turn 8. So this is going to be a fantastic kind of thing. The fact he's playing Doomsayers gave us this insight that he's most likely playing a slower variant of Hunter, such as N'Zoth Hunter, which is what we can see here. So I kind of like the Tyrion, but the problem is if he plays Sylvanas, we've got a huge issue. So we actually might just play our Sylvanas and then passive, but then if he plays, how you'll say him, I think this is gonna, actually this doesn't really need to go into here, does it? Because this can swing, this swings, and that swings. So I guess, yeah. Well, how do we want to do this? What is the best way to deal with such creatures? I think we can just Tyrion here. Then if he plays, but if he plays Sylvanas, it's so bad. But if we play Sylvanas, he put, I think our Sylvanas is actually better. I don't know. Well, if he had Sylvanas, he would have played it, so we'll Tyrion now. And then the question, if we hit this, then we swing into there, and then we swing into there, but then this dies anyway. This hits there, but this lives, and this living is, what's the point to that? It's fine. I think we fucked up the order. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made! We should have done that completely different. I'm sorry, guys. I'm overthinking it. Yeah, so we shouldn't have played Tyrion until the Huge Toad died, because the Huge Toad had a chance to... Oh, he got lucky. That deadly shot was huge, by the way, folks. Like, that was a big deal. That was a lot right now. So we have 6 damage currently. We don't have 7. And anything we can't play. We play the Alkalite, nothing happens. There's no point to heal. Reducing this is pointless, so it's basically let's just summon dudes. I mean, we could consecrate, but we're not using that. We can go face, and we actually could heal for 8, but there's no point. So it looks like he's gonna get a Call of the Wild off here. Or Call the Wild. And then we're gonna have to Equality, consecrate, and or we can go Sylvanas, but the problem with that, well, we played this, only one war leader has died. So it looks like it's an Equality consecration kind of turn. And then I suppose we could go like Loot Hoarder Pass just to see if we can draw some cards. We swing into here. If we draw N'Zoth, it's good that we get rid of this weapon now. I doubt we're going to be swinging into any creatures with it with a double anything can happen in our hand. So I think it's kind of OTK over the next 2 turns as long as he doesn't draw the second Call of the Wild. Always remember you. And again, guys, I'm still getting used to this deck. I haven't played Murloc Paladin in at least like 3 or 4 months, so it's definitely kill the 1/1. No, you can kill Loot Hoarder. It's fine. Oh, you can kill the 1/1. Killed what we called out first. So Eaglehorn Bow to probably kill Loot Hoarder. All right, let's see what we draw, and then we'll go ahead and just anything can happen here, and it'll be good stuff. It'll be good stuff. Welcome back from the gym, Matt. The problem is if we anything can happen, he's got currently 5-8 damage on board, so a kill command into something kills us. I mean, theoretically, we could go, I mean, not theoretically, we could go Aldor Peacekeeper, kill this off. Well, do we have lethal? Because 1 blue gil, 1 war gil, or 1 war, that's 4. That's 9. Yeah, that's nowhere near the amount that we need. Yeah, I don't see lethal here at all. So I guess we could play this dude. This kills that. We're at 14 life. If we go ahead and summon the bluegill, he's gonna have to kill it, giving her anything better next turn. I mean, we also could play the Alkalite and then heal for a small amount, but there's no point. We'll just go like this. And then we have lethal next turn. Because if he kills any of these creatures with his weapon, we have 8 damage with our bluegill, and this puts, oh gosh, it's off. But it doesn't bring, oh, it does bring back the taunt. We actually could have played Doomsayer there. I think that would have been a smart thing to do. Whoops. So I guess we go Sylvanas, Doomsayer, pass. All right. So he has 8, 10, 13 damage. So if he has Unleash, that would be adding 4, so that would be 17, 23. So you'd have 23 and passive, that's 25. Fuck. We should have played Doomsayer last turn instead of healing, so if he did play N'Zoth, then it would have cleared the board, killing the taunt, allowing us to anyfin. But then he wouldn't have had to kill any of the creatures, so playing one of them was pointless. Which one wouldn't we have played? We wouldn't have played the... What died? Fuck, I can't go back that far. But we played this and a Loot Hoarder, right? Animal Companion, not a Huffer. I mean, this did the same, basically the same thing as Amisha. Is that lethal? Yeah, that is lethal, because this is 4, that would be 7, that'd be 8, 9, and then he had 13, which is exactly... Actually, no. Is it? No, we take a 2/2. Is that it? Yeah, because even this dies. So we're going to, theoretically, if we take the... Yeah, we win. Well, it depends what's in his hand. If he has a quick shot, he wins. Don't have a quick shot. Or he could just be BMing. That's sweet BM. Oh, no. Okay. So we take 1 here. We'll put it 1 HP. We're going to take... It doesn't matter what we take because we just anyfin, but we'll take the 1/1 spider. How you doing? And then we just go ahead and we're going to anyfin. And it's going to summon 2 of the charge guys. And that's exactly 8 damage. How you doing? That was super close. Holy shit. That's that 1 HP. That was too close for comfort. We could have, in fact, played that better, though. There was better plays to be made that game, but I'm still getting used to the deck, guys. This deck plays a tidbit different than our Control Warrior or any other of the decks that we play. I gotta get used to OTK Warrior, too. The Worgen deck, that's gonna be a doozy. That deck's pretty hard. Well, I mean, it's not hard in a sense of, like, how you win. It's hard in a sense of, like, how you use your spells and abilities and cards to live long enough to use that combo. And when, like let's say you need to use that combo differently. So we have a 2-drop. Alkali of Pain is decent, but if he's running mid-range, the Alkali of Pain just doesn't really do anything for us here. I like the 2/3 here, but the Alkali of Pain is really weak to a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we're gonna hope for, like, a true silver champion. Or a Doomsayer would have been cool, because then you like Tunnel Trogs, and we just Doomsayer, and it's just like GG. Because then it just doesn't matter at that point what happens. All right, so there's no point to coin into the Loot Hoarder. Well, no, there's really not. So worst case scenario, he plays Totem Golem. Best, oh man. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So double Rockbiter kills it. Oh my god, he can coin Lightning Bolt. Okay, thank god. I was about to be pissed off. I was about to be so mad. About to be so mad. No point to coin here. We have coin on 5 for Elise, which is pretty sick. What does Papa Jew want at this moment? Okay. Alright, this ping face, it's a big deal. Of course not. True Silver Champion, that's a pretty big deal. This game's RNG is on our side today. See, like, right now, even though we drew Sylvanas and Tyrion in our semi-opening of our hand, we have other cards in our deck that we can utilize to deal with cards he plays. But when the game goes ahead and we start with N'Zoth, Sylvanas, Tyrion, Consecration, Equality, Consecration, what's another card that Forbidden Healing? It's just like, what do you... Okay, so you have 1 field clear with it, and we lose. Notice how the Totemic gave him, like, a normal totem, not Totem Golem, not, you know, Wreck Your Face Mana Tide, not casual, you know, Flame Tongue. Everything's going smoothly. It's smooth sailing here at the end. It's smooth sailing Tuesday. So what can we do here? So we could, guys, we could pile Pyromancer, coin Solemn Vigil. No, we can't, because this costs 7 mana and nothing would die. Actually, this would die. That actually is not a half-ass shitty. That is not that bad. That's really not that bad. It would clear his board, and we would draw 2 cards. Or we could just coin Sylvanas. Or we could just, you know, coin Sylvanas and just YOLO swag juice all over the place. What do you want, Papa Jew? That's very interesting of you. I'm actually going to New York to visit family members of me. Rip Sylvanas. But this actually adds to the amount of cards we're going to draw, which is pretty cool. But now we don't have coin. The whole point was to play 2 spells. So maybe coining Sylvanas wasn't the best plan. Yeah, I'm not really sure at this point how you say them and what we're supposed to do. Well, how you can say Peacekeeper, this dude, play a Murloc. We need an equality or a consecration. So maybe saving coin, maybe the Pyromancer play was right. I felt like I should have thought Sylvanas was gonna get hexed. That should have been something I should have how you say him thought about, especially against a shaman. Okay, so it looks like he's going in. A consecration would be great. Equality would be great. It stinks we can't kill off a. This would cost 4. Double Pyromancer's 4. We're still 1 mana short. The reason being is, like, we Pyromancer, and then we'd cast 1 spell and it would ping twice, right? But the problem is we can only kill 1 creature. This only costs 4, and then this would cost 4. And then unless it just hits once, which it would. So there's not a point to that. I almost have to Peacekeeper. No, it's only taking 2 damage off the table. I can wait 1 more turn. We can Wild Pyromancer next turn. As long as it kills the 1/1 totem, then we can play it. No, it would have killed the 1/1 totem, so we actually could have killed 2 things. You're right. Could have changed that around a little bit, but this works fine too. We draw, literally, we draw like a consecration, we just win. Yeah, we draw consecration, we just Wild Pyromancer consecration, kills his entire board. But we're taking a tidbit of damage here. We're taking a large quantity of damage. Another Vigil. Alright, so like we had mentioned before, if we go Wild Pyromancer, right, Vigil, it's gonna kill 1 creature. And it's gonna cost 7. But the problem is they're gonna kill themselves in the process. I can't have that. Put your faith in the light. Yeah, this is I might just lose right here. There might have been a better play somewhere, but so 1, 5, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, like a lightning bolt does it. Any sort of direct damage does it at this point. Why would you swing those in there? Why wouldn't you just swing your 1/1 totem? Unless you're just trolling. What the hell? I mean, Lava Burst does it too. And that does it too. This is a lot of damage. That's one way to do it. That's like not the smartest way to do it. But it's fine. So that turn when we had the Wild Pyromancers, that was it. That was the correct play there. But I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have valued it because I value the Pyromancers highly because we can Wild Pyromancer equality, right? But we just never drew equality and we never drew any other spells. But what other spells would there besides Forbidden Healing? The Forbidden Healing would have worked. It's a 0 drop. We can play it whenever, and we wouldn't have to heal with it either. It was a misplay. Yeah, definitely. We should have done what I originally thought, but I thought I could be a little greedy by playing Sylvanas. It wasn't even that greedy. He hexed it, and then I still had outs as long as my draws weren't like really weak. Is this the same guy? I wasn't paying attention to the names. I think this is fine. We could keep equality if we want to draw on a Wild Pyromancer, but the Doomsayer allows us to be a little frisky. Not that frisky. Fuck. That 10 drop is not the best. Ooh, Rattata. Not that I really want a Rattata, but he turns into Rattata candy. So he goes in the coagulated Rattata balls, and they can then evolve into Raticates when I pop my lucky egg. So Tunnel Trog, and I say, well, if we go Loot Hoarder, he swings. It's at 1. Yeah, I just go Doomsayer. I like it. That's 2 games in a row that we've had that Doomsayer on turn 2. It's pretty good. We still lost though, but that was due to my misplay. So a good draw would be Solemn Vigil actually, because it kill 3 creatures and it would actually cost 2. No Solemn Vigil, but we'll just play Loot Hoarder because it is draw still. And the next turn, True Silver Champion, which is really important. Getting that weapon on 4 is key, because that supplies us with at least 1 to 2 turns of being able to kill a creature, so we can drop down Sylvanas. Do not hit the Loot Hoarder every time, man. Never lucky. This literally looks like last game, right? Like, he played, instead of the Tunnel Trog, he had played Totem Golem, and then we had used the True Silver Champion to kill this guy, but our Loot Hoarder died last game in the same situation as he had died now. So I swear to God, if we play Sylvanas that gets hexed, this is the same game on repeat, and we're going to Wild Pyromancer and not make that small misplay. Because we would have drew 2 cards, used a spell, clear the board, wouldn't have died to Totemic, so it would have been good. I really don't remember if it's the same guy. Hopefully it is. Well, that's pretty good. Plays Harrison in his mid-range shaman list. Something I would do, because I'm a douche. Alright, well, good to know. Have another True Silver Champion there, buddy. Harrison, you ain't taking this one to the museum. This weapon's taking you out of the museum, burying you with it. I will remember you. There is no good Pokemon around here. Dude, the office sucks, man. So if we play Sylvanas, it gets hexed, right? Play Alkalite of Pain, it just dies. So I guess we can go ahead and we can Alkalite of Pain Doomsayer. Kills the Doomsayer, Alkalite of Pain lives, we play that, and then we with Sylvanas, but we're just gonna play Sylvanas. He's gonna hex it, and then we play Alkalite and Doomsayer. Oh, don't hex it, don't hex it, don't hex it, don't hex it. You hexed it. Must be nice to draw the answers. It's pretty crazy. I guess we could have played Doomsayer. Because he was overloaded. That is right. That is right. The reason we did this because we have Lay on Hands to draw all 3 cards next turn. Hopefully one of which is either a Wild Pyromancer or an Equality, at which we can Consecration clear board. And then it's back to us, which then maybe we should draw some Murlocs, play that on 9, and then Anyfin on 10, and then draw into the second Anyfin with the card draw we drew from Lay on Hands. Or we can just go ahead Lightning Storm. It's going to hit everything for at least 3. Which means we draw 1 card. This is 3, which means he has to attack both these creatures into there. He's overloaded 2 next turn, so he's at 6 mana. Okay. Still nothing too crazy. Totemic gives me a better Wild Pyromancer play. This makes it so I need to draw a Wild Pyromancer, because Consecration will deal 3. Of course not. Alright. Lay on Hands. Draw me a Wild Pyromancer. A Wild Pyromancer. A Wild Pyromancer. Thank you. So do we go ahead and kill one of these doggies? I don't think so. Alright, so we're taking 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, Doomhammer, 14, 15. Alright, so we're taking a lot. And the Mana Tide, but we're clearing board next turn, which is important. So we can't Forbidden Healing first, because then we'd have no mana, but 14 is a solid spot to sit on unless he Doomhammer Rock, or double Rock Biters. You could also Doomhammer or double Lightning Bolt, but we're just not going to play around such cards. So we're going to Wild Pyromancer Equality, and then I guess a Loot Hoarder. This is what we were looking to do last game. I guess the Alkalite. Oh, yeah, we should have played the Alkalite.
An error.
See, these are the mistakes, boys. These are the mistakes I was talking about. Obvious, just small misplays that, you know, would be able to be a little bit better. But now we won't make the same mistake again.
There is a lot at stake.
That's pretty good. So how many Murlocs have died? None. Okay. This is going to be 5. It's going to have 4. This is 2. This has 3. Alright, so Equality is the best draw. So if we would have had another draw there, we could have maybe gotten it. So we can go for the Equality again here. We can actually go for the Aldor here if we don't draw the Equality. How many chances do we have? Not that many. We have 1 chance to draw Equality. We've had no Equalities the entire game. 12 cards left in the deck. 2 of them in there. 18 point something% chance. But if we go like Aldor the Peacekeeper on here, yeah, I don't mind losing the Aldor, but how do we kill the 3/6? How do we kill the 3/6? Because if we use our weapon to kill that, fuck. All right, we just have to hope. So this would be 6, that'd be 12, we're at 14, draw an extra card, more Murlocs. Justice. Alright, so that guy's getting Aldor the Peacekeeper. Aldor the Peacekeeper. Not just Aldor Peacekeeper, Aldor the Peacekeeper. So this goes here. This goes here. This goes there. This goes here, and this goes there. Alright. Good stuff. So now we just wait for more Murlocs to die. 9 cards left in the deck. One of them's Tyrion, 3 of them are Murlocs, that's 4. One of them's Forbidden Healing, that's 5. The other one's a Consecration, that's 6. One of them is a... I don't know what the other 2 cards are. I can tell you this guy, oh, that's his second Hex. He uses on the War Chief. Which means if we play Tyrion, we win. There's another blue gill, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we're not really worried about dying, so this can go here, this can go here. We actually should have swung that into there to see if we drew Tyrion. We didn't draw Tyrion, but this is pretty good considering we can Consecration, but then we don't have a combo for the equality. We also don't need to use that just yet. This goes here. Yeah, we want to save these 2. Just in case he decides he wants to Thunder Bluff again and like build up a field, because he's only used one thing from below, which means he's got another one in there. Flame Juggler goes to the 1/1. How do I know?
There is a lot at stake.
Still no good Pokemon nearby. There's a Thunder Bluff. For some reason, he can't use the totem because he's a silly little dingo. Is there any way to kill this Thunder Bluff without doing that? So if we swing into there, only one of these blue gills has died, and then a War Chief, which means a 4-drop will live, which means we can actually kill it, play another one, and that'll be fine. Or we could just go ahead and Equality Consecrate, but then we have no real field clear. So I like killing it, and then we'll Anyfin, bring it back. Oh, only one.
An error, to be sure.
Oh, because he hexed the War Chief. I'm a silly guy. I am a silly guy. I'm so bad. Oh, that's great. That's good. That's good. That's good. That was good. I'm so silly. So incredibly silly sometimes. Oh, that was good stuff. Who did we kill? A 2-1? Yeah, we killed this. And Tyrion, so we have 1 War Chief. Yeah, we're good. Should be fine. 9-5. Yeah. 9-5. But that Anyfin was horrible. That was probably the worst thing I could have ever done. Like, ever. Well, we just need to draw Tyrion and we'll win. There's another War Leader, so that's pretty good. We'll save Peacekeeper for the thing from below. So if we Anyfin, we're gonna get 3 and then 1. Rockbiter for 16. No, he's just using that. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna heal for 20. Without a doubt, we're healing for 20. There's the thing from below. And there's the Primal Fusion. Okay. So if we Equality first just to clear board, I think that's pretty good. But the problem is it doesn't actually kill that. So what if we... And I still think we Equality and then we Forbidden Healing.
To battle.
Okay. Back to 22. Have we used Lay on Hands? We have. So that's the last of the healing in the deck, and he still has 5 charges of Doom Hammer, which is 10 more damage. When he puts it at 12, he's only used 1 Rock Biter, so we can expect to take a tidbit amount of damage. Anything can happen. Now summons 4 Murlocs, Tunnel Trog being one of those. This has 4 attack, which means one of those is going to go into there. It's going to die, but the 2 can kill that, and that's fine. And then we set up for a lethal, unless we can draw fucking Tyrion. How you doing, Tyrion? Our boy, our savior. So this swings into there, that swings into there. So it's going to take pretty much his entire board, summon that. We N'Zoth again, or we can just Anyfin. He swings in there, he takes 6. Anyfin's approximately going to be 4/4, that's 12. Calculate over this. So, oh my god, Bloodlust, did he just win? No, there's no way. That's what, 8? Okay, did not just win. I was scared. We're pretty close though. We should have, yeah, it was some call an oopsies. So we basically have to N'Zoth to bring back the Tyrion. What did it? If this guy's smart, he'll get through the Tyrion and he'll kill that shit. So this goes here. So this is a big deal. So if he swings Rock Biters, that's not enough. If he draws a Lightning Bolt, he has 4, which means he'd have to roll for Totem on it. If we swing Face, puts him at 11, which means if he attacks Tyrion twice, he dies. But do we kill the Tunnel Trog? What if he Feral Spirits, swings? I think we killed the Spell Power Totem. Seems weird, but I think that's the right thing. Because if he draws a spell anyway, like Lava Burst, it doesn't matter what we kill here. Yeah, buddy. But so the right play before we played Tyrion was to play the Anyfin to kill his field so his Bloodlust counted for less. That was the better play. But the main problem we had was the fact that Anyfin can happen. I played 10 mana to summon a 2/1. Because I can't count how many Murlocs have died. Theoretically would work fine, but he hexed our War Chief. So yeah, simple mistakes. And then the Alkalite, we could have drawn 1 additional card, which would have been that equality that we based off on the Alkalite attacking the 2/2 totem. So we would have never had to make that gamble if we would have known the equality was there through drawing the extra card from the Alkalite to begin with. So small plays like that. Again, guys, this isn't a deck guide. This isn't some serious road to legend. This is me playing the deck for the first time in 3 months. So be generous, guys. As those seem to be relatively simple plays. When you play a deck for the, the first couple games, you're not gonna you play the deck to its most optimal format. Like I saw some people fucking bragging on the Zulok deck, and like to the beginning of I think the video, I was like, guys, I don't play the Zulok. I'm probably gonna make some mistakes. I'm gonna show you how to play the deck 95% of the time, but I'm no pro player. I'm gonna make mistakes. So he has 4 damage. All right, so we just Doomsayer. So his best play would be Abusive Sergeant or Power Overwhelming. Or it would take 2 Abusive Sergeants. Alright, so it looks like we're just clearing the board. Dude, Doomsayer's a boss, man. That's 3 games in a row this guy has dumped on our opponent. And that's huge. I swear, if a Flame Juggler gets played here, and our Loot Hoarder dies, I'm gonna crack the fuck up. Alright, Imp Gang Boss, so we can actually True Silver Champion that down. And then do we kill off our Loot Hoarder? So, his turn 4. His turn 4 is most likely, well when they have field, it's Defender. But it could be Google Ad, Octopops. But I really don't, do we kill this 1/1? He could Mortal Coil this, so we'll kill it. Because he's going to make the trade anyway, and dealing 2 damage right now doesn't make too much sense if we can just kill it, because we don't have Consecration in our hand.
Yeah, you gotta play around it.
Yeah. So Peddler into probably a Voidwalker if he can, because that'll suck up the True Silver Charge.
Get it out! Get it out!
Another Flame Imp. Okay, so I see... What do I see? What do I see? I see a Peacekeeper on this. And I guess we kill the 2-2 because the 2-2 contests the 3-3. But now he can swing the 1-1, the 1-2 into the 1-1, but that's fine because then the 3-3 lives, and the 3-3 can contest a lot of the shit he plays. And we also have the Equality Pyromancer play, which is pretty good. Okay, so this actually works out quite well. So he makes a trade there. There's the Mortal Coil. So that's why we attacked last time with the Loot Hoarder, or the Loot Hoarder into his 1-1 because he could have Mortal Coiled it, and then the 1-1 would have still been on the field, which would have been bad. So we're gonna go ahead and play Sylvanas here. I see a good opening where, I mean, he only has 6 power on board. Granted that we could have, you know, Auto or Peacekeeper or Wild Pyromancer or did something else. I don't want to really waste that stuff right now. It'd be great if Papa Jew would chill the fuck out. He's sitting here blowing up my phone because we're apparently going to see a Broadway play, and he's like, "We're gonna see Wicked. Are you wicked? Oh, sorry guys. Are you excited?" And I'm like, "Not really. I would rather go fishing or hunt Pokemon in New York City because I'm sure there's a fuck ton of shit there that I really want to get." And he's going absolutely insane. He's sending me emotes of smiley faces, which is a little weird because he doesn't even have the capabilities of knowing what possibly he means by that. All right, so with a field like this, we have choices to be made. We could go ahead and Wild Pyromancer Equality. I wish we would have had a different spell, like any other spell, like Solemn Vigil would be great because then we could play that, brings everything down to 4. This makes a trade here, but it doesn't actually kill this. We're at 17 HP, and he's pumping out what seems to be 5, 8, 10, 12 damage, which means if we don't clear the board, we are definitely most likely 100% going to die. So it looks like the Wild Pyromancer Equality play is the only play to be made here. Unfortunately, we have to clear that board. So Sylvanas last turn was not the correct play, but granted, I didn't know he was going to just play a bunch of creatures and do nothing else. So Tyrion is on 10, anything can happen on, or Tyrion on 8, anything can happen on 10, which means on 9, Lay on Hands, Forbidden Healing, or N'Zoth is key here. So now he's gonna play Googly-Eyed Octopops. Nope. Good ping. Yep, there's the Googly-Eyed Octopops, and this is where we just lose. Zoo is a fucking just throw up on the field and just, dude, I fucking hate Zoo. Like, Zoo is such a fucking garbage ass deck. Everything about the deck is just like no skill. It's infuriating. Like, there's no fucking skill to this deck. You just throw up your hand every fucking turn, you make obvious trades, and then you just go face with everything else. Like, the deck is literally meant for people who just don't care. It's like, what is okay. Playing Zoo from ranks 25 to like rank 5 to just level up quickly and just to rank up fast is cool. Yes, it's quick games, but when you play Zoo as your like go-to ladder deck for like that is what you main, you are a main Zoo player and that is all you play, you're bad. Like, please play something else. Make Hearthstone be a game worth playing. Like, this is our first Zoo in a while, so I can't be too upset, but it's just such a fucking annoying deck. Everything about it is just trash. Should not be a tier 1 deck for the skill it takes to play, and we lose. The reason we lose is because that Equality Consecration, the Wild Pyromancer Equality turn. So the turn prior, we shouldn't have played the Sylvanas, but then there was no other play besides like Aldor Peacekeepering a fucking 2/2, and then we still take a shit ton of damage anyway, and we would have cleared anyway. So we, at this point in time, it's basically just not drawing Consecration, not drawing the other Equality, and not drawing spells that require less than 10 mana. Forbidden Healing, for instance, could buy us another turn, or we could, yeah. It's just not drawing card draw. We didn't have enough of it. So, yeah. Good job, bro. You threw up and you won. So we'll call this here. We're literally back to where we started. I don't even remember. Like, have we just won one and lost one this entire time? I don't even remember. I thought we were much higher than this. But this is, I'm pretty sure this is where we started. And we've played like, what, 5 games? So nothing's actually happened. How uneventful. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Of course, we'll probably continue playing Murloc for a little bit. I like the deck. It's a little bit different. And then after that's probably some Dragon Priest, just because, again, it's a little bit different. And it's not something we always see on ladder. So it'll be fun. And then, yeah, as always, guys, I'm Warshak, of course. Happy whatever the hell day it is.